Seeker, welcome to Pisces for May. Pisces. The Hierophant. Do you care? Like, do you want to listen to it? It's smart. It's wise. It's true. It's responsible. It's mature. It's good. The thing is, you already know all that. You already know all that. You already know everything that the Hierophant has to say. Because you've been trying to do that. You've been trying to do the right thing again and again and again and again. Do right by them, do right by that, do right by yourself, do right by spirit. But somehow you find yourself keep circling back to this sadness, darkness, and you tell yourself, well, why the F am I doing this for? If this is all right, why does it feel so wrong? Is there something wrong with me? No, Pisces, let me help you right there. I mean, we all have things that are acutely wrong with us because we're human, we're a dumbass species. But, relatively, no, you're not doing anything wrong. You're actually doing everything freaking right. And you've been holding on to that standard for a long time. And I don't think it should be like that for you. I think you should feel good. You should feel happy. And if you don't feel good and you don't feel happy, then all the rest, the books, the lectures, the coachings, the therapists, the divine guidance, the readers, whatever, none of it matters. They don't mean anything. If it all doesn't make you feel good, if everything you do for yourself doesn't make you feel good, you gotta find that thing that makes you feel good in the moment. Like, just smile to yourself, you know? And I don't care what that thing is. It doesn't have to be right. It doesn't have to be anything. It just needs to make you happy. That's that. Three of Pentacles, and you need to build based on that and around that. Because Pisces, you're so sensitive. You can't afford to do the right thing at your expense. You don't have the earth energy that some other people have, where they manage to have their own nature tap into the nature of what is good and what's right, and then feel good when what is good and what's right happens. You're just fluid spirit, right? So these material thing of the 3D world of doing what's right, blah, 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 it just doesn't work with you, okay? There is a lot of darkness in the background. And no one is looking in that direction. They don't wanna. It's there. It's like the elephant in the room. It's the darkness in the room. Right? No one wants to talk about that. Talking about something will acknowledge its existence. Oh, quite the opposite. Not talking about something enables its existence and enables its growth and its expansion. Everyone is building around the darkness. Build through the darkness. Use darkness to build. And when I say use darkness, I don't mean evil. I don't mean hurting people. I don't mean sabotaging people. I don't mean all that. I mean the immature, meaningless, taboo. It doesn't hurt anyone, but it also doesn't impress anyone. Who cares? Queen of Cups. If it will make you feel something, anything, then it's right. for you. Everyone is researching space. No one is researching the ocean, which is a space in and of itself right here on planet Earth. Eight of Wands, there is so much to investigate. There is so much to find out, but no one wants to talk or research or go to the mystery, the darkness, the depths that are right beneath our feet. It's too close. When it's out there, we're theoretically researching, right? It's easy. We don't need to get our feet wet. But right here, what excuse do you have to not go into the ocean when you say you want to research the ocean? You have to actually research the ocean. No one wants to do that. Everybody wants to be on a boat above it. Myself included. Myself included, no shade. I am a fan of the ocean. I admire it. I revere the ocean. I don't want to go into the depths of the depths of the depths of it. I'm terrified just by that thought, but at least I'm admitting it. Most people are like, I want to research the mysteries of the world. No, you don't. Shut up. You actually do. But it's dangerous, but it's reckless, but it's meaningless, but it's blah, 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 blah. And you better do all the important benevolent things to be a good Pisces. So they can work with you and accept you. But who cares about them working with you? Turning her back. She's turning her back on all of this crap. She's like, what? Okay, you go work together on your fake matter that ignores the dark matter. Okay? You keep living in your delusion of what is productive and abundant, while I go deep and fast where I want to go to and actually discover myself in life and have a smile on my face. Where is it? I don't know, Pisces. It could be somewhere far away. It could be in bed for a week. It could be in your kitchen. It could be super simple and mundane. It could be super adventurous and crazy. I don't know. That is yours, with zero judgment, to find out. Oh, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Page of Cups. You are all over this reading suddenly. We started with everyone else in this reading and what they think and what they should. Which, as a mutable sign, you're like, oh, I can be that. But why? Why would a fish want to be a mammal? Like, no, seriously, why would a fish want to be a mammal? As a fish, you can actually go to the depths and you're safe there. It's like your zone. You're like, you know the space. You know it. Doesn't even require risk. It's so natural to you. What is unnatural to you is having fins and trying to walk on the planet with 2 feet. You know, like the mermaid who sacrificed her voice to turn from a fish into a mammal. Why, mermaid? Why, Ariel? Why? You are a siren. You make no sense. You don't need to make sense. There are people who are not going to get it and won't be able to work with you, and that's okay. There are people and energies that will, and that's great. Find those. Stop trying to fit into something that you're not supposed to fit into. Just because you were told that you can be anything you want. Great, but do you actually want to? Or are you just testing to see if you can? You're not an Aries. You don't need to do that to yourself. You don't care if you can or you can't. You don't think like that. You don't go after something that you don't care about just to prove yourself that you can. Leave that to Aries, leave that to Capricorn. Leave that misery to other signs who are here to do that to themselves. Just because they are the majority doesn't mean it's right. And they're not even the majority, they're just the loudest. You know? The cardinals are the loudest, so you hear of what they do here, and what they do there, and what they build here, and what they build there, and it's like, okay. So this grand building that they've built, what's inside? What are they creating inside? Or is it just shining from the outside? What will you find if you go to the basement? What did they hide there? It's cold cement. No shade on Cappies, Aries, and stuff like that. It's just, it works for them, Pisces. But then in order to, you know, to decorate whatever it is that they built, they need you. They need Pisces. They need your creativity. They need your out-of-the-box thinking. They need your weirdness. Or else, again, it's just cold cement. And you hear Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and Page of Cups are like, yeah, bitches, I'm here. I'm in the room. And I don't have to talk. I can just sit here and stare at you. Yeah. Yeah, do that. Slouch. No, you don't need to. No, don't. Fuck it. There's just so much that one can hold themselves when they are water. Water just goes everywhere. Just slouch, man, woman. Seriously, all I want to do is slouch in this reading. I don't want to even sit up. Bringing forth the Virgo and the Taurus in me. If schedule doesn't work for you, don't work at a job where you have schedule. Stop abusing yourself and calling it what's right. Or stop paying a life coach that tells you to be anything but yourself and that will make you happy. Oh my God, that is so exhausting. You can do it! And you're like, well, what? Do what? What I told you yesterday! I don't remember what you told me yesterday. You don't remember what they told you yesterday, not because you're a dimwit, not because you don't have good memory. You don't remember because it was meaningless. It didn't touch you anywhere. So you selectively didn't remember it because you have better things to do with your memory. Duh. And that's where your power is. See, the magician knows his toolbox. He knows what's in his toolbox. He knows his skill, he knows his capabilities, and he works perfectly with those. Oh, but outside of my toolbox, there is a tool of some sort that I could possibly use. So why don't I just go on a journey to get that tool? And in the meantime, he could have done so many other things with whatever he has in his box. Pisces, don't go on a journey to find that one tool that you don't have, even though you can work with the tools that you do have, because they're already majestic and perfect, and you really know how to work with them. You've mastered a lot of things. Enjoy what you have mastered and what you're good at and what you enjoy. And don't beat yourself up over what you don't know yet. You know more than most, and yet people tell you you need to know more. It's like, I'll be honest with you, and I love you, my American friends, I do. But, you know, I came to America knowing Hebrew, English, and Spanish. Hebrew and English I speak fluently, Spanish conversational-wise, okay? I can understand most, and I can speak well. Not great, okay? I would sit with Americans, and I will say something in English, and they would correct me, which is okay. That's great. That's how I learn. But they would do it in a patronizing tone, like, how do you not know that? That's not how you pronounce it. And the bitch, how many languages do you speak? Oh, English. Oh. Try saying that in Hebrew. Oh. No, you don't. No, you don't, because I do. That's your life, pretty much. You know more than others, yet others patronize you for the one thing that they know and you don't. And it's like, leave it, just leave it. Go back into your cloud. Everyone is telling you to get out of your cloud. I'm telling you, go into your cloud. You know how powerful a cloud is? It's gas that somehow has shape and color and holds itself steady in the sky. If that's not freaking magic, I don't know what is. You naturally find yourself within a cloud. That's freaking cool. Whenever someone can't do something that you do, they will refer to it as weird. They won't say, oh my God, that's so cool that you know how to do this thing that I don't know how to do. I can't even imagine how you know how to do that. That is so freaking crazy. No, they're like, that is so weird. I wouldn't want to know how to do that because it's just so weird. It's not like it can't. It's the wanna because you're weird. You're crazy, Pisces. You're so crazy. And I want you to look at them with absolute disgust and disrespect. Don't try to hide it. Don't. Why? They brought it on themselves. If you don't want me to treat you like you're stupid, don't be stupid. I mean, it's only fair. It's only sensible. And you're asking me to be sensible. Well, here I am being sensible. You're acting dumb. I'm going to talk to you like you're dumb. What did you just say to me? And you know what? Slouch. Slouch as you look at them with utter disrespect. Please, please slouch. Slop. Be like, bitch, you're dumb as fuck. And then laugh. Because that's what you want to do and that's what you should do. Because when you don't do that, even though you should do that, you're miserable. Why do dumb, mean people need to be happy as you, wise, kind person, need to be miserable? That makes no sense. Did your coach tell you that? No, they probably told you to sit up and be poised and ignore them because their words are meaningless if you make it meaningless. Words are not meaningless. Words are powerful. And if someone throws negative, powerful words at you, you need to block that shit and throw it right back at them. And not pretend like it doesn't exist because then they keep doing that. And then it keeps growing and it has more power. You want it to be powerless? Strip it off its power by showcasing how ridiculous it is. Because when someone mocks you for saying a word in a way that isn't pronounced that way, and you don't reflect back at them that you speak 3 languages and they only speak 1, and you do it in front of everyone to hear, then everyone thinks that you're actually dumber. And maybe they'll laugh. And that person will think they can keep doing that. Yes, it's supposed to feel good to stay poised and be the bigger person, but it feels really wrong because it's actually really wrong. Magician and Page of Cups. You can write a book about the esoterics. You can be a philosophical poet. You can be the next Rumi. Why are you playing small to fit? 4 of Pentacles. Because what will they say, and they won't love me, and they won't invite me. They already don't love you, and they already don't invite you, and they're already laughing at you behind your back. You have nothing to lose. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. There is something, someones you are refusing to let go of, to say goodbye to accept that it's just not working, that all you get is bullshit from them. You think, I can change them, I can fix, I can heal, we can see each other, we can understand each other. No, I'm sorry, no. There is no acceptance of brutality. Someone has been brutalizing you, Pisces, for a very long time. Mocking you, disrespecting you. putting you last on the list. And it kept going because you really kept trying. You had some opportunities to leave and to say goodbye, but you kept circling back to it. Ariel kept begging for her feet. The Hermit. Yes, it means being alone for a while. Yes, it means... No, I'll rephrase. What it actually means is acknowledging that you're alone. You've been alone in this. You've been alone in this. But you were able to be in denial about it because you filled up the void with bullshit and with attempts and so when you stop filling the void with the bullshit, when you stop trying, when you stop circling back to it, you'll just actually feel the void, the loneliness, whatever it is. And it won't be new and it won't be made. It will just be acknowledged. And that will be the only way out of it. Because as long as you don't acknowledge it, it will keep happening in your life. It will keep existing in your life. I'm sorry. But once you acknowledge that it exists and you just watch Capricorn. I think it could be helpful. Capricorn reading for this month. Once you just allow yourself to acknowledge it and feel it and be in it, from there you will rise. Maybe it will take a little time. It might. But that's okay. Anything else for May? I'm going to continue this reading. We're going to do an extended focusing on your love life. It's available below in the description box. You can find it on Vimeo and on Patreon. Seven of Wands. No, if you don't... Oh, there... Oof, yes. Yes. Thank you. Okay. I'm so relieved to see this for you, Pisces. Once you do that, all kinds of things will start remembering you. Pisces, where'd you go? We had so much fun making fun of you. Pisces, why are you not trying anymore? Pisces, this is... Suddenly everybody waking up. When they had you, they're like taking you for granted. When you're done with them, they're like suddenly... They're not coming back for you. Pisces, they're not coming back. I'm gonna be very blunt. They won't come back for you, for caring for you. They'll come back for caring over themselves because you've been a great ego booster at your expense. They felt taller because they were stepping on you. And now they don't have that step. And they're upset because there's nothing to make them feel all superior. And so they'll court you to get you back. So you can go back to being good old Pisces. Don't. I'm telling you, don't. Focus on someone else that is entering your life that will treat you as equal from the start. Do not turn back the energy that you've taken from whoever these people are and give it back to them. Do not. All that energy that you've now regained, put it within yourself and with this person. You got this. Stay magic, stay true. I'll see you in a second in the extended or whatever. Bye.